Hello, this is Mobe Kelsey again. And I know I promised you all a walkthrough of the masturbation rituals, which is the next set of videos in the nightly ritual series. But before I do, it is important to walk you all through what you're saying. And so I have compiled notes about the corruption prayer and what it means, line by line. So I'm going to turn the candles out and turn on the lights and get started showing you my notes, and then we can move forward with fun time. Okay, so as I promised, I'm basically just going to read the notes, and like I said, this is the English lines and the definition of what they mean. By way of Angra Mainyu, may the sinister monster's power and domination of Father Ahriman increase in manifold. The definition of sinister is ominous, unlucky, or evil. The definition of monstrous is grotesque, hideous, or ugly. And the definition of domination is authority, mastery, or superiority. And this means that we are increasing his energy and strength. Okay. May it reach Ashma, the wicked, the lustful, whose body is the command, having a hard weapon, powerful weapon, the Lord of Wrath of Ahriman. So Ashma is the body of the command, which means that his body is whatever Ahriman wants it to be, and it's Father Ahriman's command, and it will be carried out. Zoom back in for y'all. The wicked, the lustful, whose body is the command. It means also every time that you say this, you are bringing Ashma a little bit more into this world, this reality. The definition of wicked is evil, or morally wrong, or extremely unpleasant. The definition of lustful is having or showing strong feelings of sexual desire, raunchy, or one of the noticeable words that you'll experience in Liasna repeatedly is lascivious. And the definition of wrath is extreme anger, rage, or fury. Ashma is Ahriman's wrath. And next page. Mind this, fast forward. Okay. And zoom in for y'all. Okay. I am unrepentant of all sins, and I embrace them. All evil thoughts, evil words, and evil acts which I have thought, spoken, or done in this infernal world, or which have happened through me or have originated with me. Now, as many of you know, we believe in evil thought, evil speech, and evil action. I am unrepentant. I announce them with 3 words. I embrace them. These 3 words that are said, by what that means, is I embrace them. Pretty simple now. Okay. Then thank you, camera. I profess myself a follower of Mainyu, an embodiment of Azidahaka, opposing her as accepting their Ahrimanic faith. It means I am following the rules and guidelines of Ahriman and recognizing that we are opposing all things from the light, or angelic beings. And the embodiment of Azidahaka, embodiment means incarnation, manifestation, or expression of. So that should be pretty understandable. So I'm going to set that up. not as smooth as having a dry erase board, but we are good. Oh yes, and the the dog's got a hold of the notebook, so putting the paw prints on it. There you go. Let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit. Now, but Guardian have offered me, O Mainyu, as the head of the wicked, fulfill me. It is but Ivan and Akatasha through whose work I keep conflict and vexation on the infernal world. Grant unto me Father's decree as the rule. Now, as far as Guardian is concerned, it refers to each of us having a being to watch over us, something that guides you. But through these nightly rituals, you will discover the attributes and name of yours. It is but Ivan and Akatasha through whose work I keep conflict. And evil thought and evil speech are constantly causing conflict around you, like we always talk about. I am the victorious who protects the teachings. Make it clear that I am the guide for both worlds. May Ashma come with Akatasha to corrupt whosoever you deem worthy, O Mainyu. Now, the teachings, of course, mean Father Ahriman's teachings. I am the guide for both worlds. For those of you who have done these workings, you know that the more that you gain control of yourself, the more you can change and are able to see and interact with both people here and the entities that you have become comfortable working with. And may Ivan and Akatasha and the rest of it do the sentence to O Mainyu means evil thought and evil speech creep into the minds of the weak. Pretty simple so far. Like I said, I promised everyone that we will go over what this all means. Okay. Now, keep us from the keep starting the paragraphs, starting with keep us, and then goes through within the infernal world. And this whole paragraph is about the seed of evil and corrupt darkness multiplying and spreading worldwide. To our new followers, encompass all regions from the north. We believe that evil comes from the north, and that is its origin. That's why we say that. I desire following condemnation, dominance, power for Ishma, commander of Indar the Wrathful, who has the mantra for body with the wounding spear, Ahrimanis. Now, the definition of following is a body of supporters or admirers. The definition of condemnation is the expression of very strong disapproval, criticism, or sentencing. And let me make sure y'all can see all that too. Okay. Alright, and the definition of dominance is power and influence over others, superiority, mastery, or authority. The definition of power is the ability to direct or influence the behavior of others as to the course of the events. Strength is also one of the things that it means. Now, Ashma, who has the mantra for body, it means, I have touched on that previously. Every time that the mantra is said, Ahriman's sacred mantra, it adds a piece of his armor, and that brings Ashma a little more into this reality. About halfway down. Okay. Okay. So I can zoom back out a little bit. Okay. Grant me earthly riches and success. Grant me health of body, resilience of body, and immunity of body. Grant me the things I seek. Children that will govern in a fulfilled life of length. Grant me the successful life of the Druids. Desecrate the luminous, fulfilling. Grant this to me because I have your favor. Now, when I was reading this, I accidentally speak because the kids were talking in the background, so I had to cross that out. Let's see. So the rest of that, sorry. Okay. Now, the definition of resilience is the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties or elasticity. The suggested life of Druids, it means to become corrupt, filthy, and slimy and Druids-like, and to lead a seed of madness everywhere that you go, to spread the filth. And everything to have your favor, of course, being you have Father Ahriman's favor. For Ashma, wrathful, grotesque in profile, Angra Ahriman created, and for war, Swarba, and for Oposa, starvation and drought, and for Varenga of infamous activity, infamous to other creatures, that part of me, Varenga, which belongs to non-sight, to Baga for clarity of mind, to boundless Father Ahriman, to Father Ahriman's complete dominion. Now, this has a lot of names in it, so I've broken it down. Now, Varenga causes infamous activity to other creatures by causing all storms and hurricanes and dust storms. Like any kind of storm that is created on this planet, Varenga creates. That part of me having the ability to cause the areas surrounding you which belongs to evil thought. Sorry, I had to turn the page there. There we go. And to Baga for clarity of mind means to have the ability to remain clear-headed while being chaotic and vexation to others. Example, the eye of the hurricane. So, Baga gives you clarity of mind, and this is an example of this is the eye of the hurricane. Like you being in complete control of the chaos that is around you and watching other people come unglued and have crappy days, and you're sailing along just fine. That is what that refers to. And another big English paragraph. My fulfillment and unrepentance of sin I do so, and fearlessness, knowing that my soul is destined. May all wickedness of all evil ones of the earth, 7 times reach the width of the earth, the length of the rivers, the height of the moon, in their original form. May it live fiendishly long. It comes from my command. Now, the definition of dime is not that of money, but so abundant that the value has decreased and it's readily available. And may all wickedness of all evil ones of the earth also means be multiplied and available, and it can encompass the earth and the length of the rivers and the distance to the earth from the earth to the moon and everything in between. It comes from my command. So this last paragraph means all the evil and the wicked and the chaotic things have so multiplied that it can engulf the earth and the rivers and the moon and everything in between the moon and the earth, and 7 times that much. So, and there's that for you. For those of you who are able to take notes. Alright, and that is the definition of everything that's said in English from the corruption prayer. I hope that helped answer some questions and helped everyone better understand. Hello, so as I'm sure y'all can see, costume change, because like between kids getting home and coming back from work, I just felt like a sweaty pig wrapped in velvet, so I changed, and so we're just going to get right down to this part. I just got done, going over with y'all the definition and meanings of the corruption prayer. So now that I'm sitting on my comfy pillow, I'm not going to read everything line by line, but in your ritual chamber, nights 15 through 30. In your ritual chamber, and light the black candle on your altar, recite the corruption prayer, and we have it printed out for you again in English and the Persian. When you get to the end, you shall do the same as before and recite the nightly prayer, but while meditating, allow your mind to settle. Don't fight any thoughts. Once your mind has become clear, okay. Do the breathing meditation and the exercises, and for time purposes, we're just gonna skip forward. Okay, mind's clear. And this time, you hold an image of the pentagram for as long as you can while you're breathing. Now, this has been very difficult for a lot of people. Some people can, it's easier to use an Athame, whatever you're used to using, and like literally draw the pentagram, keep it right above where the flame is of your candle and just directly in front of you. And that way, when you focus on it, then some people, when we first put this together, we told people to imagine like a blue flame, and so that way they can see this blue flaming pentagram in front of them. That helped a lot of people. Do that however you want to. So, mind settled, calm, hold the picture of the blue flame in front of you, and then while you are masturbating, you continue to hold the image of the blue flame, allowing yourself to orgasm, and then once you release you have the orgasm and that release, then you take that symbol of the pentagram, which is still in your mind. It might take a few times because it can be difficult to learn, so that's fine. But you take the image of the blue flaming pentagram in your mind, and once you achieve orgasm, then you just release it into there, into your ritual chamber area, and then sit cross-legged and clap twice and say, "So it is done." So I just took my glasses off because it's easier to focus. Yes, so that is for the first nights 15 through 30. You can do that. Then the nights, okay, I'm actually going to sit cross-legged. There we go. Then for the nights 31 through 60, then you enter your chamber like before, but you'll also introduce a non-lyrical music. Horror movie soundtracks, classical, and dark ambient music help, and they're a good place to start. So here you start the music, light the black candle, and recite the nightly corruption prayer. Okay. And once you have the music going and the candle, the mirror. Let me go ahead and press pause and get one of these mirrors. Okay, now you're gonna come with me, because on this part, after you have the horn music playing, you have the candle going, then you sit down, you do the breathing exercises, the meditation, and you place a mirror in front of you. And when you reach the masturbation part, you watch yourself masturbate. So, not going to do anything again, but to show you, I do have a camera. You do see the camera, you see the mirror. And so when you are doing the masturbation part, watch yourself masturbate. While doing this, maintain the image of the pentagram in your mind. So, sit down, you have the mirror, you do the breathing exercises and meditation, your mind's calm, you have the blue flame pentagram going on, and you keep that in mind and you sit there with that, so you can, it's a little bit easier with the mirror, you can just stare at something to focus on. Then you bring yourself to orgasm, and then while you do that, while you're reaching orgasm, you take that pentagram and push it through the mirror. Kind of like Alice through the Looking Glass, you push that pentagram through the mirror. So, which can take a few times, so just, if you are doing something and then something distracts you and you lose focus, just try and focus again on that and finish up and push that pentagram through the mirror. And then you, after you orgasm and you send the pentagram into the mirror, you sit cross-legged again, clap twice, and say, "So it's finished." So this is what you'll be doing for the next set from nights 31 through 60, with music and the masturbation and the pentagram and pushing it through the mirror. So it is all I have time to do right now for that, so the next set will come later. So for right now, again, nights 15 through 30, you start by doing the nightly prayer, then you do meditation, clear your mind, you hold the image of the pentagram in front of you, right above the flame is a good place to start. Then you start masturbating, and once you hold the image of the pentagram while you masturbate, then when you reach orgasm, you release the pentagram into where you are, and just let go of that energy. You sit cross-legged again, clap twice, and say, "So it's finished." And then nights 31 through 60, you enter your chamber. Then you'll add the music. It's very distracting if you have words, so it's a lot better if you have non like instrumental or classical music. You start the music, light the black candle, recite the corruption prayer. Then you place a mirror in front of you, do the meditation, you masturbate, you have the pentagram in front of you, and then while you reach orgasm, you push the pentagram through the mirror, and then you're done. So this can take several times. It's okay. If you all have the personality to get through it, that will be even better, because a lot of people can't even watch themselves do it. It's a very empowering thing. So, and it's okay to enjoy that. So, and there's no particular way how you have to get yourself off. Just whatever works, and just relax, let go. It'll be okay. So just play around with that, pun intended, however, and we will continue on from there.